Hi, my name's Sarah and this is my bus pedal. She's a 94 E350 diesel and I bought her about a year ago and I've been traveling for a month now. Alright, let's go inside and check it out. So this is the inside of my bus, and as you can see, I can't really stand all the way up straight.
How tall is it?
I'm 5'7", so it must be like 5'6" or 5'5".
Gotcha.
Pretty short. So this is my couch seat area. I actually made this cushion, and then it has some like cool secret storage under here where I keep my towels and whatever. And then I helped build these, and I put these latches and then the secondary latches on them as well because I didn't want my stuff kind of flying around when I'm driving, as you know, stuff does. So the dividers I added because I wanted to separate the bed area from the rest of my living space, and I can still see perfectly when I'm driving. It has no visibility effect, and it creates a nice little like storage space and kind of separation between the two areas. Okay, so this is my bed. It is a twin. Obviously, if you have more than one person, I would not recommend it unless you want to be cuddling all the time. I personally wouldn't get a twin ever again. It's just too small. If I have the space, I would get a bigger bed, but it just works for what I have. So obviously it's a very small bus and I need storage wherever I can. So these are my little secret shelves that I kind of just put my Jackery at night or candles or whatever needs to be stored. So it's really cool to put stuff here, but obviously it does move when I'm driving, so it's kind of part of the process when I have to move, putting all these things away. So these are my books, and this plant actually came from my hometown in Massachusetts and is still kind of alive, half alive. And this is my closet. It's very disorganized, so don't be like me. I kind of just shove clothes in there. I need to reorganize it. Alright, so in here is my water tank. It's about 10 gallons and it's hooked up to my 12-volt water pump. So the way this works is it's a little bit funky. I have to pull this out just a little bit. And then to fill it, I have to use this funnel and just use a bunch of 10 or 1 gallon things of water and just constantly do that until it's full. So I would not suggest doing that. If you can, have it hooked up to a hose so you don't have to be like me. As a female traveling by myself, some advice that I would give to other females wanting to do this, always be aware of your surroundings. I've never felt unsafe on the road, but I am very cautious with where I park, what I'm doing, who's around me. Not to like sound paranoid, but just always be aware of what's going on around you and be prepared to leave if things get weird. So these are just more storage that I added to hold my spices and things like that. These I don't have to move when I'm driving because obviously they don't really move that much. I just got them so I can use when I'm cooking. Is this long term for me? I'm planning on going home for the summer and just kind of figuring that out from here. I don't see myself ever not having a bus or trailer, anything, van, whatever it may be. I've had a taste of this kind of life and I can't imagine my life without it now. Alright, so this is my kitchen area. Obviously this is my sink hooked up to the water pump. And then down below we have my inverter with the 2 batteries and then just more messy storage. This is my fridge. It's just where I keep everything, all my food. It's not huge, but I haven't run into the problem of not having enough room. And then I am lucky and I also have a freezer. So I constantly have ice, which is nice, and that's pretty much the only thing in there right now. So my fridge is a 110 and my solar panels totally support it. I haven't run into any problems with power or anything like that. So why bus life? I actually looked at vans, I looked at trailers, I actually bought a car specifically to tow a trailer, and My friend ended up sending me a converted schoolie, which I hadn't really known anything about before that. And I was just totally sold on the whole concept and reality of it. I checked prices and stuff like that, and it was totally doable for me to do. And 3 weeks after her sending me that original schoolie, I had Petal. Okay, so I did this paneling and I attached it with liquid cement. And I wanted to do that so I could attach my little produce hammock as well as my curtains to it, which I just couldn't do to the metal. Alright, so for my curtains, I basically just used a curtain rod you can buy at any store and got, they're supposed to be light blocking curtains, I don't know about that. Yeah, and just attached them to the paneling, and it saved me a lot of time and money. Alright, so for lighting, I bought these LED lights off of Amazon, and this is just one strand, and I can either connect them to my inverter or I can connect them to my Jackery. And I'm holding them up using magnets because obviously my bus is magnetic. I unfortunately do not have a bathroom. I have a little, what I call, emergency toilet. So say in the middle of the night I have to use the bathroom, I will use my little emergency toilet because I am not leaving the bus in the middle of the night. And then for showers, I will use either a Planet Fitness, or if the campsite I'm staying at has showers, I will use those. So this is my Mr. Buddy heater, and it's what I use for heat on cold nights. And surprisingly, a little tank lasts 3 or 4 hours, so you can leave it on, go to bed with it on, because it has a switch off safe, so if it detects too much CO2, it'll shut itself off, so I feel safe going to bed with it on. Yeah. So in my kitchen area, I obviously don't have the luxury of having a stove, so I cook in the great outdoors on my grill that's mounted to my back deck. So any tip for somebody that's either considering bus life or about to do it, plan as much as you possibly can. If you think you're over planning, you're absolutely not. Whether it's your build or your route, your campsites, plan it out, because I haven't, and I'm just starting to realize how important these plans are. It can limit like where you're able to stay, or it can have you backtracking hours, days, whatever. So just have a list of where you want to go, what you want to see, and then kind of go from there. So I'm Sarah, and this is my bus Petal. You can follow along on our journey on TikTok or Instagram at Petal the Bus, and if you see a big purple bus on the road, make sure to honk and wave at us.